Three members of the Biden administration have shed light on America's COVID testing plan in response to this new variant. They told the news site Politico that the White House decided against sending free rapid tests to all Americans, and that was because of the cost. Instead, they went with a plan to rely on private insurance and reimbursements for those tests. Critics say the plan is just too complex, though. Government officials say a European-style plan wouldn't work in the U.S. due to its size and skepticism over the government's handling of the pandemic so far. Tom Polen is the chairman, CEO, and president of BD. His company makes at-home COVID test kits, exactly like the one I have here. A lot of us have been trying to track these down. They've become in short supply, especially now because of the holidays, at least here in North America. Now, some have argued that we've missed a huge opportunity with these at-home, at-work rapid tests. I mean, straight up, does this test right here work well enough for you to be confident that you are not infecting your loved ones at home or those around you at work?
Thank you for having me today. So that's exactly what it was designed to do. That test, there's a smartphone-based test that you've got, allows you to run the test and actually have the smartphone interpret the result for you to help provide that confidence. It gives you the result, are you positive or negative? On the screen of your smartphone, you can share that result with a loved one or with an employer or a school. And we actually, because it is a digital test, we can see real time at a generic level how many tests are being run literally every minute and around the country. And we could see, certainly before Thanksgiving, about a day or two before, we saw about a 10x increase in the amount of testing happen as people were getting together with their loved ones, doing exactly what you described. And we would expect that's probably going to happen again as we approach the upcoming holiday season.
You know, I want to ask you, have you seen the level of these kinds of rapid tests take off? I mean, what's interesting, we were just showing video of it, that your test is digital. As you said, you're collecting that information in real time. What have you seen and what do you expect for the next few weeks going forward?
Sure. We've been ramping up production of our at-home test. We've designed a whole range of tests to make sure that clinicians and consumers have the types of tests that they need. And so for clinicians, we offer rapid tests for just COVID. We also offer a rapid test that determines, are my symptoms from COVID or are they from flu? And it will tell you differentially if you have the flu or COVID. We're actually working on being able to bring that into people's homes so they can test themselves for flu or COVID. And certainly we've launched this at-home COVID test now. We're ramping up production. Ultimately, we can make up to about 12 million tests a month. We're still moving up that production scale now. Today, that test is available just through Amazon, and we're selling everything we can make at this point on Amazon. As we go through the month of December, our production ramp up will reach a point where we'll start opening availability through other channels, and we'll make announcements as that occurs.
Yeah, as you said, you guys literally can't make these fast enough. The new variant itself, will this test still detect that new variant?
Anytime a new variant comes out, we have a process that we analyze and determine will it work. And we've actually put out communications that we are highly confident that that works, both for Delta and the Omni strain.
So you don't have any concerns that in doing this at-home test that one of us would be positive with the new variant and that it would slip? I mean, what is your percentage anyway in terms of accuracy? Because we've heard a lot of different things from a lot of different rapid test makers.
Sure. Rapid tests are in the 80s from a sensitivity perspective is that test. And of course, our kit comes with two tests available in that. Right now, we sell that for about $26.50, so about $13 a test. And the FDA, if you're asymptomatic, encourages serial testing. And so if someone does have COVID, what you'll typically see is any test is a little less sensitive when you're very early on with the virus. And then as it continues the infection, of course, the amount of virus increases and the ability for the test to detect that, even within a day or two, goes up significantly. And so that sensitivity is over all different phases of the infection process. And so that's why if you're asymptomatic, serial testing is highly encouraged.
Understood. So if you're feeling 100% and you take one of these rapid tests, you're saying dinner is likely safe, even with vulnerable people.
That's the intention. And certainly serial testing is what's encouraged to help make sure that that's accurate. That's the claim for all rapid tests at home, serial testing. Do more than 4. Yeah.
Okay, Tom, we'll leave it there. I suppose the adage is test early and often, and hopefully we'll all have good holidays if we can get a hold of the tests, which is still a huge problem everywhere. Tom, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.